Joined by Oluwaseun Quadri. He is a tax expert and will be speaking to the issues around Nigeria's current tax revenue drive. Welcome to Business Express.
Thank you very much for having me.
Looking at the data, we have 5 million more taxpayers since the campaign began.
Yes.
Your thoughts?
If we look at where we're coming from, I mean, we should start asking questions. Where were we coming from? Where are we now, and where are we going to? Within the past 2 years, over 5 million more taxpayers have been added to the database. That is actually very commendable, and I give kudos to the efforts of the presidency, the Minister of Finance, and also the administration of Babatunde Fowler, and also all other tax authorities working studiously to make this possible. But we need to start asking questions. Where were we? We were in 14 million, we added 5 million. How many active taxpayers do we have in Nigeria? Economically active individuals, we should be in the tax net. We have over 70 million individuals. We should be in the tax net. And if we have just added 5 million, it still means we have a very long way to go. So yes, we have been doing a lot. We are working towards it, but we have a very long way to go. And I will encourage the institutions involved to use more data, because big data is very big. And if you look, for example, you and I, we have BVN numbers, and you can see how that policy was so fast in implementing. You know, we can also adopt something like that for TIN numbers. You ensure that individuals cannot have access to government services without TIN numbers. You ensure that when individuals want to open accounts in banks or companies, they must have TIN numbers. You know, we need to be more holistic, but we are doing a great job so far.
We're doing a great job, which means there's hope in
Absolutely.
the long run.
Yes, there is.
The minister did make a comment that tax to GDP ratio will rise.
Yes.
What's your take on that?
Looking at all the efforts, because I must commend the Minister of Finance. They have been working assiduously to ensure that the tax landscape experiences a revolution, which is actually unprecedented. So since this dispensation, we have seen a lot of unprecedented measures that has been taken to ensure that the tax landscape is taken from where it is, because we are currently at 6%. The GDP ratio for tax is at 6%, and which is among the lowest in the whole world. Just Ghana by our side is about 16%. Okay. So we need to do a lot of work. It is possible, and with all the measures that are put in place, I believe we'll be able to achieve that.
Now, talking about measures, the whistleblower policy seems to be complemented by VATs.
Yes. It's quite interesting that the whistleblowers policy can be extended to VATs.
And you know, it has been extended.
It has been extended. I know the VATs program has been extended, which was advocated by stakeholders, you know, for it to coincide with the period in which companies in which their tax year ends, their financial year ends by December last year, to pay their taxes by June. So it will encourage a lot of people to comply. And the whistleblower policy, interestingly, you wouldn't believe it would yield a lot of results with respect to exposing tax evaders, but it is working, you know, and I would actually commend the people that thought about that policy. But we need to do much more with respect to that policy by backing it up with a legal framework in order for it to be very more effective and efficient.
That brings me to my next question.
Yes.
What do these new figures mean to the accounting books of Nigeria?
What it means is that we have generated more income from unprecedented ideas, and it means we have to do more. It means that there are a lot of companies that are actually evading taxes. It means we have to be more holistic in our approach with respect to ensuring that every company pay what is due and at the right time. So it's quite a good effort, and it's also good for our books because it gives us more disposable income for infrastructure and also to help stimulate economic growth.
Oluwaseun Quadri, a tax expert. Thank you for joining us on Business
Thank you very
Express
much for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.